We're going live for day 10 as a vibe trader. As usual, give me a second to check everything is working properly. I'm still not. All right, I think we're good. Perfect. So, super happy to be running this new stream today, day 10. To update you on where I am, as a vibe trader. Where are all my trading instruments at? Yeah, and so in today's stream, I will show you a couple of things. So number one, we're gonna check the whole portfolio and how all the different trading instruments are doing, what update I had to do, and also what things I think I should be doing next in order to improve the whole system. That's number one. Number two, for those who already know, I'm Jeremy. I'm the founder of Quant, myquant.gg. This is the site platform you're seeing behind me, and I will show you a couple of things that I'm developing right now, which is what I'm using on my own, but developing on the platform. So if other people are interested, they can basically do the same. Use the platform to deploy some trading instruments or use for day trading. And so we're gonna have a look at what's happening there and what I think is super cool. Yeah. So if you guys are ready, yeah, let's go. Okay. So first, let's go and check at the performance reports. So we are May 21st, 2026. And, for those who follow, as you know, I have 7 trading instruments. 6 are trading agents, trading bots, and 1 is my day trading with Quant. And last time we had the stream, it was Monday. It was day 7. And we were done pretty bad compared to the week before. So Bitcoin went down a lot. And as a reminder, we have a tendency to be more long on Bitcoin because of how our trading strategies are optimized for now, which is something that I'm actually working on. I'm working on in order to be more balanced and not just skew towards being long. But yeah, I mean, overall, performance are up across the board. Every single instrument is up, which is very good. Some things are probably due to the changes I've made, and we're gonna look at that in details, to all of them. So let's start with the day trading, manual quant trading. So it's me trading with Quant. Quant is this overlay that you can also use on the platform, where you can trade signals, backtesting signals, in one click. Executions on Hyperliquid, and for each signals you see the rationale. So you see when they are populated, and their win rate, EV per trade, and the backtest period for each signal. And yeah, so as you can see, I still have a lot of down position, and now a couple of more are starting to get up, but essentially it was quite flat. So I just went up like plus 0.3%, which is just small rebound, but we're definitely not back at the high. But the way these signals work right now, they are signals optimized for 2 weeks average holding time. So it's more like longer swing trades. So I don't expect things to go back super soon. And I'm mostly holding. This is also one of the learnings I have from using Quant. It is to essentially add more day trading signals, more scalping signals, because the signals we have right now, as they're optimized for 2 weeks average resolving time, they have very large stop loss and take profit. I mean, some have short and tight stop loss and take profit, and you can do day trading with them, but the majority are optimized for that. And for this reason, it's harder to manage them on a day-to-day basis. If you want to keep the edge, you should probably keep holding them for longer period of time. But when you do day trading, you also want to do like a couple of actions in the day. And so for that reason, um, what we're working on right now is to add more sophisticated signals that you can trade for a couple of hours or 24 hours. And actually, they are working in one of the instruments I'm going to show you just after. So yeah, day trading, manual trading with quant, pretty much flat. And yeah, we're going to add more trading types in order for that to be a bit more exciting. But on the long run, I still believe in all the trade setups I have. They're all good trades. They all have good backtests on good samples. So yeah, I'm pretty confident that over time, the edge is just gonna come up and the portfolio is gonna grow. All right. Second, let's have a look at the quant trading agent that I deployed on day 3. So it is here it's deployed on quant. I have it on Hyperliquid, and yeah, it's basically this one. So yeah, it didn't move a lot. It stayed quite flat. Again, we have like 4 trades open. The configuration are that I can have 4 open position at a time. They're always 3x leverage, and they are putting I don't remember how much, 10% of the portfolio, I think. Yeah, 10% of the, yeah. So about $100 at 3x leverage, and so that size is around $300 for each. So as you see, they're all down, but they all have very long, large stop loss and take profit. So this one will resolve on average in 2 weeks, and so I'm quite confident in this bot coming back. So pretty flat. Next, what do we have? So we did these 2. Yeah, then let's check the Polymarket ones. So as a reminder, I have 2 bots on Polymarket that trades binary markets on Bitcoin on the 1 hour. One of them, so this one, which is very, very small portfolio, like just less than $100. This one is trained on the arena. So what we have in the on the quant platform here. So all of these, when you use all of these prediction agents, they're predicting the price of Bitcoins up or down on 24 hours or on 1 hour. When you combine them together, you can create some meta models or machine learning model that basically gives you statistical edge when certain conditions are met. And I'm working, actually, I hoped I would have been able to show you today on this new page called Edge, but it's not. It's almost ready, but not there yet. Where we're crunching all of this data, and we'll show you a lot of super cool stats. So that's going to be for next stream for me to show you, but that's a super, super exciting thing. So yeah, so this bot on Polymarket is using these agents data in certain conditions, and basically it is making the prediction on every hour and only making the trades when all the conditions are met. And so the conditions are not only like, is our setup correct? So all our agents are predicting this direction, and based on our model, then we have 60% win rate. So it does that, but then it also check at the price on Polymarket. And if the price on Polymarket to buy this market is too high, it's not going to buy, right? So we only buy markets where we have good odds and at good prices. Otherwise, it's a model where you're going to get wrecked, because if everybody knows the same as you, have the same prediction on this specific market, everybody is skewed towards, being long, then the price will go up and you're going to buy at 60 cents. And then if you buy at 60 cents, then you need 60% win rate to just break even. And then you have the fees on top of that. So this one is smart. It's smarter. I have refined it a lot. I think I'm going to, send more dollars, rebalance a bit so it has more. But yeah, I think long term it's going to be pretty interesting. All right, what do we have next? Next, we have another Polymarket bot. So this one was the one that had the worst performance in the last stream. It lost 36% of the overall portfolio margin on this one. And what happened was that I realized that I hadn't retrained the model. So this one is based on a machine learning model trained on a lot of trading strategies, only technical analysis, and it had a lot of performances very consistent across 100 days. But then over the last months, it started to perform bad to worse, worse, and worse. And basically, I had some checks, and I realized that the model that was trained was not true anymore. It has been true for 1 year, but then starting in May, it was completely off. And so the question was, is this model still correct? Or, and just May has bad variance? Or is this model just outdated? Well, I don't know yet. But in any case, it showed me that first, I need to have retrains, which I added. And second, I need to have more safeguards. So I need to be sure that if something is wrong for an extended period of time, I need to pause a bot or add a max daily limit or drawdown, So I've added some of these limits, and I'm much more conservative. So now it's taking like on average 1 or 2 trades per day, and before it was 6, 7. And yeah, I still need to work on it to just improve it a little bit, but it's getting bad there. Okay, then I'm gonna show you. So it's up as well, so 3%, and then we have the three Hyperliquid bots. So the Hyperliquid bots, they have they're quite interesting. I'm gonna show you from the smaller gains to the biggest gain from since the last stream. So in basically 3 days. Again, none of what I say is financial advice. The swings we have are really high because I have a very aggressive sizing strategy. The goal is, to maybe be a bit risky, but to try to have good gains on a short amount of time. And so yeah, we have big swings on short term. But that's also what's interesting. If you have a real quant or trader strategy, you need to be extremely conservative. But you also have usually much bigger portfolio. This one is very experimental portfolio, just for testing and trade and vibe trading. So yeah, what do we have? We have let's check here. Up. Yeah. So this one is the one that performed the best since last week, and since it was plugged in essentially. So I've started this bot maybe 10 days or 20 days or 12 days ago. It is my most sophisticated one. And so again, what it does is it has a machine learning model that combines the AI prediction agents and technical analysis. And then all the time it gives some predictions every hour. Are we long or short? And then you have a very dynamic system where it's for its stop loss, so it limits the loss, and it locks in the gains. And so yeah, in this market, which is really tough, Bitcoin was done. We have a lot of choppy stuff going on, and for everybody, it's very difficult. I can see that essentially on the stats of how users use quant. They're mostly losing money right now when they were making money for the last 3-4 months. So this month's really much harder. But yeah, so this bot is really really smart right now, and it's very aggressive again, because I'm putting 5x leverage, 100% equity, so things can go wrong with variance. I'm very aware of it, but so far, it really managed to catches the momentum most of the time, lock in the gains, and just reverse when things go south or wrong. And so yeah, it has very, very good curve right now. Obviously, we have to see how it does long term. And again, a bad variance will create a very bad drawdown. So I in the backtest I done on this one, drawdown can go down to like 50% or 60%. So you need to be aware that this can and will happen, um, and accept it if it does, or just change the model if it's not up to date. So that's one. What else do I have? So yeah, I'm gonna show you the other last two. Um, so yeah, here we are. So this one is as two sides. There is a sub accounts for longs and sub account for shorts again, and basically it's only based on the prediction agents that we have developed in the arena, and it makes trades for 24 hours. And for 24 hours, it's going to go in the direction that like the meta model of agents predicted. And so it was down. It's still down. It's bouncing back to some extent. It's only been firing longs for the last week, like zero shorts. So the shorts haven't moved. And so I think I'm gonna change it because now I'm doing more research, and I'm realizing that basically this one is not based on a machine learning model. It's only based on a combinations of the agents in the arena. Worst agents are long, and best agents are shorts. So then we're gonna go short because we have this statistical combination that altogether create a statistical edge. But without filtering, there is not enough filtering. We take too many trades, and I think we can improve the performance quite a lot. So it's something that I'm working on, and that will be available also on the platform. So all the meta stats on the agents and everything. And yeah, so that's coming, and that's gonna be pretty cool. Super cool. I think next stream when I'll show you that, hopefully you'll be as excited as I am. Okay, and next, the last one, the last trading instrument is like the most stable, but the one with it's a machine learning only based on technical analysis with the largest data set, etc. It's triggered 6 or 7 trades, 100% win rate, and right now it's in a trade that is losing $200, but the stop loss is at 33,000. We're not there. It's very, very performant over time. And so yeah, this one is just doing its own thing. On average, it's between 2 and 3 weeks to resolve a trade. So yeah, just everything following its normal course. Still up 60, actually more 70% across 3 months. So very, very happy with this one, and I believe in this statistical edge over time. One thing I'm thinking though is that I might have to retrain it. So to make sure that the edge is still here. But since all the trades it fired in the last 100 days are 100% win rate, I believe it still does. Okay, so that's kind of the sum up of where we are in terms of the journey of a Vibe Trader, the portfolio. So small gains this week, and that we're back a little bit. The lessons again are, retrain everything. Try to understand what is not working because the model is broken, or just because we are in a bad variance or a different market regime. And I think it shows a couple of things. Also shows on my day trading, I'm a bit less active because again, I'm stuck into long position that have a long time to resolve. So it tells me that I I just need to be probably more serious about the safeguards on the whole system. It's tricky because when you have a small portfolio to experiment like I have, you kind of want to go a bit more crazy and more fun, with more leverage, more size, because you think that will improve the gains over time. But the truth is that the gains compound, and if you have a statistical edge on the system, then your edge will compound over time, and that's how you're gonna make a lot more money. But if you try to bet and risk really high in the short term, then the drawdown and the loss are gonna really damage your portfolio. And as you know, when you lose, it's really harder to go back where you were. We have an article about that actually. I don't know if I can find it. On position sizing, yeah. Yeah. So it tells you how how you should basically approach position sizing. I'm actually not following it enough, and that's an issue. I can see that on the bad variance, the portfolio will get damaged too much, and then it'll be very hard to come back. Let me check again. Yeah, we have one about variance as well, because another thing about variance is that it impacts your emotional mood, right? I mean, you're thinking, okay, I've just lost 20% on this instrument, on this specific market. I'm down quite bad, and the question is, should I just stop this, or is it just a bad variance? And normally you should risk 10 times less, so your max drawdown is like 2% or 3%. So you never get into that mental state. But when you size more, then it gets into your nerves, and as a human, emotionally, you're just feeling bad. Because I think also emotionally, as a human, you feel much worse when you are losing than when you are winning. And so that's something that really impacts the performance. That's also why we have a trading journal. So when you enter a trade, you can type your emotions and then see how it impacted you. So yeah, all in all, that's where we are. I just wanted to make a quick one for today. We actually have a lot of stuff coming that are quite exciting, both in terms of deploying agents and for the day trading with Quant. Adding more signals, more machine learning models that will flag signals, and more stats that you can scroll through. So all of that is quite exciting. We have also cool integration coming with partners. But yeah, overall, what I would say is the journey as a vibe trader is going to be a long journey, but the number one rule is don't go bust, and the second rule is have fun, right? So I saw comments as well on people saying that's the best way to lose money. I'm not really risking something huge, and I think that if you are joining into trading and vibe trading on top of it, you should not as well. You should size it and think about it as a learning experiment. Me, I'm playing this game because I think it's extremely fun. It's really like a video game where the goal is to find niche financial markets, develop some instruments, develop your own data sets, and then deploy some models that overall are going to win over time. And yeah, I have the compounding effect in mind that is extremely important. So I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you do too. And yeah, I think I'll call it a day. And next stream, hopefully, I have more exciting stuff to show you. All right, have a good one, everyone.